Picture this, a city so ancient, time itself seems to have forgotten its name. Hidden deep within a remote, mist-shrouded jungle, lie the remains of a civilization utterly lost to history. The local people have a name for it, the Whispering Walls. They claim that when the wind breathes through the ruins, you can hear voices faint, ethereal echoes telling stories from a forgotten age. But are these whispers just the trick of the wind, or something far more profound? For centuries, the legend of this hidden city fueled the dreams of explorers. Some would emerge from the jungle clutching strange, unidentifiable carvings and artifacts, their eyes wide with stories they couldn't quite explain. Others simply vanished, swallowed by the green labyrinth, never to be seen again. The legends were specific. They spoke of walls that could speak, walls that held the very secrets of creation, of gods, and of knowledge that could reshape our understanding of the past. But these were just stories, fireside tales, until now. With the advent of modern technology, we are finally peeling back the layers of mystery and beginning to uncover the truth behind these ancient stones. What archaeologists first found was staggering. Every surface, every stone, was covered in intricate carvings. These weren't random decorations or primitive symbols. They were precise geometric patterns, flawlessly aligned with the stars. It became clear that the entire city was a celestial map etched onto the earth. The main plazas, the temples, the very streets, all were designed according to the movements of constellations and planets. This posed an immediate, baffling question. How could a civilization so ancient possess such an advanced, almost impossible, knowledge of astronomy and mathematics? This wasn't just stargazing. It was a cosmic blueprint, carved in stone. As the team ventured further, their discoveries became even more bewildering. Beneath the Grand Central Plaza, they found a network of narrow, hidden tunnels. These weren't tombs or simple storage rooms. They were subterranean chambers, their walls covered in breathtaking murals. The scenes they depicted were unlike anything seen before, strange rituals performed by figures with unusually elongated skulls, and depictions of what can only be described as glowing orbs of light, floating unsupported in their hands. It was as if these ancient builders had mastered a form of technology, or perhaps an energy source that is completely beyond our modern comprehension. Were these illustrations of myth or a historical record of a society with powers we can only dream of? But the most mind-bending discovery, the one that gives the city its name, came from the walls themselves. Using highly sensitive, high-frequency scanning equipment, scientists detected something unbelievable within the stone: faint, residual vibrations, a resonance that seemed to lie dormant, waiting. In a groundbreaking experiment, they played specific sound frequencies inside the chambers. The result was astonishing. The walls began to produce harmonic tones in response, almost like a choir answering back from the depths of time. It was a chorus of stone. Could it be that the builders engineered these walls to intentionally store and echo sound? A living library of voices, designed to speak to us across the millennia? This discovery has split the scientific community. Some researchers now theorize that the Whispering Walls were part of a sophisticated, ancient communication system, a way to preserve knowledge not in writing, but in sound. Imagine history stored as a symphony, a story told through resonance. Others propose a more spiritual explanation. They suggest that the voices are a genuine psychic phenomenon, the residual energy, the very consciousness of those who once lived and breathed within these walls, forever imprinted into the very fabric of the stone. Whatever the true explanation is, one thing has become undeniably clear. These ruins were constructed with a purpose far greater and more complex than we can currently understand. They were not just a place to live, they were a machine, a temple, a beacon. As dusk settles over the excavation site, the entire atmosphere shifts. The air grows heavy with an unspoken presence. The cacophony of the jungle falls silent, and the walls themselves seem to awaken, humming with a low, subtle energy. The explorers, hardened scientists, and seasoned adventurers alike have reported a persistent, unnerving feeling of being watched, as if unseen eyes are following their every move from the shadows of the crumbling structures. Night vision cameras, set up to monitor the site, have captured phenomena that defy easy explanation. Faint, ethereal lights have been recorded moving between the ancient buildings' glowing shapes that dance and flicker in the darkness, only to vanish the moment someone tries to approach. Skeptics are quick to dismiss these as lens, flares, insects, or atmospheric tricks. But for those who have been there, who have felt the energy of the place, it is something more. They call it proof. Could these lights be the very souls of the city's builders, still standing guard over secrets they swore to protect? Or could it be the remnants of that incomprehensible ancient technology, still active, still pulsing with power after thousands of years of slumber? For now, the question hangs in the air, echoing through the stone corridors just like the whispers themselves. And maybe that's the point. Perhaps that's exactly how the ancients intended it to be. Because some mysteries aren't meant to be solved. They are meant to be felt, to be honored, and to remind us of how much we still have to learn. So the next time you find yourself standing in the ruins of a forgotten world, and you feel a breeze pass by, listen closely. You might just hear the walls whispering to you, too. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.